to offer. I feel like I did my part now.
Yeah, so again, I'm going to bring you guys a poem I wrote a couple weeks ago, end of November, while I was sitting at my friend's desk at SciArc, which is the Southern California Institute of Architecture. So shout out to women architects. Woo! We need more of them. Yeah, and me even just being in the building was funny, so I was getting a lot of looks. So as I sat and waited for her to finish some project or class, I wrote this poem on her computer, and I'm really, really happy about being able to bring it here. So thank you guys so much for listening. So
And
this
you
is
memorized it.
Yes, I try, yeah. This is called Today. Today is not a metaphor. No secret this is irreconcilable as a missing stare and as empty as a can. But in the end, nothing more than a pair of rain-soaked shoes that must be tolerated, must be temporarily endured. This is not even some dream you had. This is not a story to tell. Today, 1/3 of me found an old version of you, faded in pencil and crumpled flat with how many years? All those numbers, all those versions of you, still legible and small enough now to fit in the palm of my hand. From the side of a highway, 3 lanes thick, either with traffic or howling with wind, 1/3 of me squints behind sunglasses, sits on the hood, imagines in proper names what you look like now, and where the hell everybody has gone. Has some theories. Has some things it took too long and too much to say, for even the smallest parts of me, the smallest rattling pieces, to say to the leaking, now half empty afternoon. From the side of a highway where she has pulled the whole thing over, on the shoulder, she talks to the sky and waits for an answer. Can't find one. Begins forgetting and flirts with letting go. Decides instead to drive towards the rising sun, defiant, proud, and blind, and ready. Out past the proud faces of the mountains, out past the sloping bowl of the city, and the towers of telephone wires, their voices branching into trees. Past the city studded with buildings like rivets and rows, and sprinkled with colored lights. A hive full of pregnant with all the swirling, piling sounds, swallowed from this distance by the umbilical cord expanse of Shoreline Road. The city's breathing is hushed now like a sleeping child. She notices the light has started to change and wonders what else has. A few quarters clink their clumsy way, descending into slot, prompting exactly 3.5 rings. An old version of you and an older version of you, still not much wiser, smile smugly at each other, say, I told you so. Both have long been expecting my call.
Mm-hmm.